Hello fellow gamers, Azuya here and welcome back to Fortnite. Today I'm bringing you a great tutorial on how to effectively speedrun missions inside Fortnite to help you grind out those drops, those raindrops, or your survival experience, whatever you're grinding out. Uh, and I'm very excited to have you here with me today. If you do want to help support the channel, make sure you hit that like button. If your first time here and you enjoy this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to have a lot more great content in the future. So let's go ahead and get this going, guys. So let's get some terminology out of the way. A speed run. A speed run is you conducting a mission to the absolute fastest ability possible. That's not how you're supposed to say that. Came out really wrong. Let's try this again. It's a speed run would be you completing a mission in the quickest amount of time. Short version. Now, within Fortnite, there's a lot of different missions, but you can only fast run 3 types of missions. And when I say fast run, I'm not talking, well, it's a 30-minute mission, or we can do it in 28 minutes if we if we fast run it or speed run it. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about grinding missions, doing them in 10, 12 minutes. As many of you know, most of your missions in Fortnite are 20, 25 minutes. So we're effectively speaking of cutting it in half and speedrunning. Now, before I get into the missions that you can and cannot, to conduct speedruns, you have to have at least 2 people. You can do it with 2. I do it with 2 all the time. So it is absolutely possible to do it with 2 people. 4 people is the most efficient way, and it's the funnest way. You have all your friends, so it's a lot, just saying. So let's talk about the 3 missions that you can speedrun. And I'm sure, someone's going to tell me I'm wrong on this one, but if I am, please put it in the comments below. If I can get faster, I'm all for it. But the 3 that we found out through all of our grinding, one is Rod the Lightning, which is the absolute best mission to speedrun. It's number 1, baby. Number 1. Then number 2 is any Fight the Storm. Doesn't matter if it's category 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's second best. Now the third and final one that you can speedrun efficiently is this one. Retrieve the data. So those are the only 3 that you can effectively speedrun very, very fast. So now what I want to do is give you the general flow of it. Now I have videos of my Let's Plays on my channel of me doing speedruns for these missions. So if you want to see it in action, I'm not going to put it on this video. I'll leave links in the description, and you can go and pull it up, and that way you can see it if you want to see it in more of a detail. And you can actually see the times of how fast we run it. And that's back when I didn't know as much as I do now. So, number 1 rule to be an effective speedrunner, number 1 rule, is if you want to get the most bang for your buck, the highest zone possible to speedrun is what you want to do. So let me go back out and I'll explain why. So I'm here, right? Well, if it'll let me click on something. So we're here in Canny Valley. I'm going to use drops of pure rain, or drops, or raindrops. Or there's so many names on them, but we'll talk about raindrops. So when I do a mission for raindrops in Canny Valley, the normal amount you get is 12 to 14 depending on how everything goes. Now, if I do the same exact mission in Plankerton, I only get 6 to 8. So the first rule is you want to conduct speedruns on the highest zone because you get the most bang for your buck. Now understand, if you can do Plankerton in 10 minutes, and you say you can do Canny Valley in 12 minutes, you're still getting better results from taking the little extra time and doing it in Canny Valley. So that's the biggest thing that that I see people do wrong. Number 1. Number 2 is they don't understand how the mission works. So that's my next part of this video I want to explain, is how to speedrun each mission. It takes practice. and a lot of coordination, and you really got to have people with you that know what they're doing. So you can't just do this with random people. You got you got to build a team. I've got a core set of 3 or 4 guys that we do speed runs all the time. And that's why I'm level 51, by the way. And I'll show you why I'm level 51 and what we speed run here in a minute. So let's go with our bread and butter. Let's talk about Ride the Lightning. Now, Ride the Lightning, I'm going to break it down in the easiest form of how to complete Ride the Lightning. You spawn in. We're going to talk. So you spawn in. One person gets blue glow. You need 4. We run and look for the blue glow siphons. Because you do you do the first phase. You stop. It gives you 4. It's the quickest way to get 4 blue glow. You don't have to explore the map very far. They're literally everywhere. No big deal there. The second person locates the van. The van 99%, I don't know if 90% of the time is near where you spawn in, and it's always on the outside of the map. It's very, very, very rarely in the middle. So one person finds the van. So the next step here is the person that finds the van clears everything out and sets up a basic defense. And I skipped something, so I'll get back to what I skipped here in a second. Hold on. So when I mean a basic defense on Ride the Lightning is 1 layer of stone walls around it, 1 layer of stone on the second floor. The first floor you upgrade the wall 1 time, or if you're good on materials, you upgrade it twice, and then you put wall launchers all the way around it. That is the this is another thing that you gotta do. That is the basic, best, fastest, and cheapest defense that you can put up. And it's the most effective defense that you can and maintain without wasting too much materials, which is huge, and time, which you do not have if you're speedy running. If you're speed running. So you've got to do that. Now, once you get all that up, you just run your mission like normal. The wall launchers will keep them off keep them not back long enough for you guys, the 2 of you, to do your circles. You ain't got to worry about it. Now, if you're going to run with 3 or 4 people, if you know what 1 and 2 is doing, but the 3rd and 4th person, they are helping upgrade the walls and farming resources to help maintain the fight going, more than 1 mission. So we normally run 3 people now. We've been running 4, but most of the time we run 3. And what we do is, well, you know what 1 and 2 does. The 3rd one is just farming rocks. That's all they're getting is rock or stone. Well, they're farming rocks for stones, and that's pretty much all that we do. Then we just do that rotation that way, and we change up missions every time we play. That way it doesn't get monotonous and boring. That's just something we do to break up the monotonous. Now, the very important thing that I left out in this mission, you can see I've got everything unlocked to 58. Now, a level 58 mission and a level 46 mission is night and day in difference. And I mean, I would say it's twice as hard, if not 3 times as difficult when it comes to monsters and health and damage and everything. The difficulty is very bad. So, what you want to do is run the lowest level map that you can in the highest zone that you can be in. That's the key. Because that little defense that I do, it'll work on a level 58 map if we've got 4 people. But with 2 people, you're not going to do what I just described on a Ride the Lightning at the level 58. You can't manage it at my level, at least at 51. I'm 51, my buddy I run it with 52. So we can't manage it on that high of a level. But on the lower ones, that's simple, and we do it all the time. So that's the big thing, is make sure that you're on the lowest one that you can for what mission that you're doing. Ooh, I had to take a drink. I was almost to die. And So that's pretty much Ride the Lightning. I have a bunch of them, like I said, on my Let's Plays, as you can watch, so no big deal there. So let's talk about the category. Let's talk about the Fight the Storms. What you want to do is really simple. It's the same basic process, but it's just a different form. You have two people. So let's hold on. So Fight the Storm. If it's a category 1, you need 1 blue glow. If it's a category 4, you need 4 blue glow. Category 2, you need 2 blue glow. Category 3, like this one is, means I need 3 blue glow. Fairly simple. But you've got to locate the atlases. So when you spawn, you literally divide in half, and you start running and looking for them, and then you both collect blue glow on your way to find the atlases. If it's a category 2, 1 blue glow each is easier. That's nothing to find on your way searching for the atlases. Same way if it's 4 blue glow, 2 apiece, again, is nothing to find while you're running through the map. So no big deal there. So but whenever you locate it, so whenever it's located, at that point, either one stays out and finishes collecting blue glow if there hasn't been enough, or you both converge together and you get defenses built. We usually do pyramids over the atlases, just build a little knee wall all the way around, and we'll throw a quick funnel together just to keep them, get all the mobs coming, generally in one direction, and we get it rolling, and we run through it. Now I don't know. So that's pretty much that one. That's pretty fairly simple. Now I don't know if I said how fast we can do Ride the Lightning. I've ran them in 10 minutes. Literally 10 minutes. Completed in 10 minutes. The average is like 11 and a half on a 46 for us. That's the average, which is substantial. If you play the other missions, again, you're looking at 20, 25 minutes. And, we're talking about we're running 2 missions to your 1 mission by speedrunning it. And that's what I want to help you guys get to. So the last one, which you can't really speedrun it, per se, but you can get it done in about 15 minutes, is retrieve the data. And you load up the map, you find the landing zone, of course. You build 1 wall all the way around it. You upgrade the wall. We usually upgrade it to tier 3, because we're only building 1 wall. We're not building 2 floors of walls. We're only building 1. Again, put our wall launchers at exactly 8 minutes on the timer. We shoot the balloon out of the air, and we get it rolling. I mean, it's speed running it because you're saving yourself 8 minutes, and you're still getting it done. I think about 16 minutes, maybe it's 18 minutes, somewhere around there, which is still faster than 2 minutes faster than, we'll say, like an encampment, because it's 20 minutes. I think the radar is 15. I could be wrong. It might be 20. I don't really play very many radar missions. I think I may have played 2 in the last week. And then these other ones, like repair the shelter, yeah, they take forever. They really do. I mean, you can speed run them, but they're not as fast as you think. We've timed them. Deliver the bomb. You can kind of speed run this, but it's really difficult. You really got to have a 4-man team. You really got to know what you're doing, and it's very difficult. We've been running Deliver the Bomb in about 13 minutes. And that's really humping it. That's about as fast as we could get it. But it's possible to speedrun it only if the circumstances are correct. Like, you really got to find the launchers fast. You've really got to get the blue glow fast, and you've really got to get the track down and the bomb moving very fast. And that's the key to that. And we're still tweaking our running on that one, so it is possible, but it's very, very difficult. Considering the other ones that you can run, that's far less difficult. That's kind of like a last resort, I guess you could say. So guys, that's pretty much, the knowledge that I have for speedrunning. I hope it helps you improve your game. And I said I was going to show you guys why we've been speedrunning. So this will give you an idea. This is my survivor squads. I've been speed running drops and survivor experience to upgrade all of them. So, short version is this. You need 15 to 20 drops, 15 for every purple, 20 for every orange. So that's epic and legendary. To upgrade them to a 2-star. Plus you need experience. Well, let's see here. 5, 10. Let's see here at 16. And let's see here. 21. Alright. 27. What is it? I'm horrible at math. 33. 38. What was that? 44? Yep, 44. So on average, we'll just say 15, which is not really true. It's really 20. We'll just say 20. It'll be the easiest way. So 20 times 44. And that'll give you an idea how many drops that you need. You need 20 drops per person. There's 44 people. You can do the math. And you only get, now, even in Canny Valley, we only get 12 per mission. So 20 times 44, was that 800? 880? 880 drops just to get all of these people to 2-star. It takes a lot of running. God. And that's why speedrunning is very effective in the game. And that'll give you an idea why. But guys, other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. Leave me comments in the video below. In the comments below. If you liked it, let me know why. If you hated it, tell me why. I'm learning. I'm new. Feedback is a blessing, and it's very welcome. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button now. It helps my channel grow. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know why you haven't yet, but hit that subscribe button for more great content in the future. Until next video, guys, always be looting, and I'll see you soon.